So, welcome back to Brothers Talk. A little bit of a rough week, if I'm honest, with the car. Only had it for a month now. And then this week started to get some, started off with like a low battery warning light on the dash, low battery start engine. So obviously started fine, everything, no real issues apart from it was a warning. Just tested the battery, it was sort of low 12 volts, so probably coming to the end of its life a little bit. Put it on a trickle charge for a couple of days. Didn't really make a difference. Still started fine, but just never really increased the voltage. So I bought a new battery. And then during the week, I had a low coolant warning light pop up. Checked the coolant, and it was literally probably an inch or two below the minimum mark. Now, checked it before. I think it was fine. Like I saw, not really sure sort of where it's gone. I haven't noticed any leaks or anything. I got some coolant, topped it all up, and seemed to be okay. Drove it work and back 2 or 3 times, and a couple of little journeys, and checked it before and after the journey every single time. No issues whatsoever. And then yesterday I was driving to actually get the battery replacement fitted, and just started seeing steam coming out out the bonnet vents while I was driving. I had my lad in the car with me, so first thought is, God hope it's not a fire, but it was just sort of steam coming out. I was in a bit of traffic, so I managed to pull over in a side street, switch the car off, open up the bonnet, and it was just on the coolant expansion bottle. It was just overflowing from the cap itself, leaking everywhere. It was obviously hot. The car was normal to temperature. It stayed at 90. There was no issues with that. No warning come up with low coolant or nothing whatsoever. It was just literally the steam. That was it. If there was no steam, I wouldn't even noticed. But yeah, so pulled up, let the car cool down, open up the cap on the expansion bottle, and it was low. So managed to sort of tiptoe my way home. Got home nice and slow. Still no issues, no warning light, no temperature was fine. Let the car cool down, topped it all up. Took about 2 litres or so. But when I did that, left the cap off, started the car, and I did notice some air bubbles coming up. So I'm wondering if there's sort of some pockets of air in the coolant system, which maybe messed up all the pressure. And then that's why it sort of overflowed like that. At this point, I still couldn't see any sort of real leaks around. And then last night, when I just went to sort of check on the car again, I do feel like I noticed a couple of leaks, little small drops. Now, I don't know if that's from me spilling a little bit when I've poured it in, or what. I'm not too sure. So, as it stands, well, I mean, I've just checked the car this morning. It has dropped again, so it has gone below the minimum, probably around about a centimetre maybe below the minimum mark. So it's certainly dropped in the night. So again, I'd love it just be, we need to sort of flush the system. There's air bubbles in there or whatever, but I've got a feeling it is leaking somewhere. Can't see where it's coming from, so it is going to be a case of taking her in the garage again. I checked. Obviously, it's early days of ownership. I've only had her a month, so I'm not used to the car and characteristics and things like that. So I prefer just get it checked. But of course, shut weekends, so I need call in on Monday, phone them up, see when I can get booked in and take her down. But a little bit gutted. They had the first, well, would have been my first Jag Owners Club meet today. They've British Car Museum, wherever it's called, just past Birmingham. So I was looking forward to that. Nice sunny day, first proper drive. It would have been this weekend in the car. So I am gutted, but it isn't worth the risk, obviously, without getting it checked. So we'll see. Fingers crossed it's nothing serious, but hopefully the warranty I've got is good enough. Also, I've let the garage know where I had the car from already, out of courtesy, straight away, that I had a couple of little teething issues just after sort of 3 weeks of ownership. Come back to me straight away, obviously, to keep them up to date on the situation. So I'll let them know she's going in the garage, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated on the situation. I'll let you know sort of what's said from the garage, what they find. My first thought is that the Y pipe, what everyone always says. So I knew sort of potential coolant issues from just reading before I even had the car. So things like that, but there's no obvious leaks coming from anywhere. Like I say, it's clearly dropped throughout the night, so there must be a little bit of a leak somewhere. Unfortunately, I've got a gravel drive, so I can't even see. I put some cardboard underneath to see where it's coming from, but there's a few tiny little drops on there, but nothing significant to say we've got a serious leak. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'll keep you updated. I'll do some shots from under the bonnet now, just so you can see some sort of splash marks where it's just splattered everywhere. But I wish I was recording out the screen when I saw that all that steam coming out, because couldn't believe it. Like I say, I had my lad in my car, so it was a bit nerve-wracking, really, because my first thought wasn't the coolant initially. I was like, please don't be a fire. Try and figure out where to pull over. But yeah, so it's been an annoying 1 month of ownership, really. Like I say, we've had frost and horrible rain and miserable. And then the one weekend it was going to be nice. I've had battery warning lights and coolant issues and leaks, and so I haven't been able to use it. But yeah, I suppose it's part and parcel of owning a 10-year-old car, and part of the joys of it, as they say. But it's a shame I didn't get to enjoy it this weekend. But there you go. But yeah, I'll put a couple of shots on from under the bonnet. See the sort of splash marks and things like that. But yeah, we go from there. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm gutted. I don't know what to say. But yeah, I thought to keep you up to date, and hopefully could have some better news next week once it's hopefully been in the garage and we know what it is and what we need to do to resolve it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in for more videos to find out the result of this, and also look back at some other videos. I've got some other videos on there driving it and sort of walk around with the car, and I love it. Absolutely love the car, but yeah, I just want to drive it now. I want to get out there and drive it. But yeah, subscribe and like, comment. If any of you have had an issue like this before, let me know. Just any advice, tips, advice, much appreciated. Brand new to Jag ownership, so don't really understand it fully. But yeah, let us know, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching.